implementing bio abilities and ID 2020. Facial recognition. Selling coke and dope ain't the business. Nope. Forget trapping and wit and ball the business. Yep. Hey, yo, what? True Peace, Kens. May 18th, 2020. And I'm back at y'all with another one. So if you're trying to stay ahead of the game, peep the slang. It's 79 degrees out here in Vegas, man. So I hope everyone is out there getting they medicine. It's a must. All right. Biometric temperature measurement solutions continue to roll out. Telpo sees long-term market. That's the headline for Peep the Slang. Helmets with thermal imaging and facial recognition developed by Chinese firm KC Wearable are being considered and tested for COVID-19 surveillance by police in China, Dubai, the Netherlands, and Italy, writes Business Insiders. In China, more than 1,000 smart helmets are used by police, healthcare, and transport workers to scan and monitor fever outbreaks from 2 meters away. While a number of Western governments have expressed interest in purchasing the helmets, there are still skeptics doubting the helmet's efficacy, given that many infected people are asymptomatic or have no fever. On the right side of the helmet screen, the officer sees a live feed with people's body temperature captured with an infrared camera. The KC-N901 smart helmet is embedded with an ARM processor, biometric facial recognition, and augmented reality display screen, an infrared camera, and a visible light camera. Within 2 meters, it can take the temperature of a certain person or of people in large crowds. It can scan a person or code a personal information, recognize license plates, and use facial recognition to identify people. The information collected is saved on the helmet. Without revealing the name of the country, KC Wearables global chief Dr. Jai Guo claims the company has honored a request for hundreds of helmets at a cost ranging from $5,000 to $7,000 per device. Dr. Guo claims the helmets have a precision of 96%. Government authorities and some private buyers are using the helmets. In China, local policemen, nurses, security guards, and people staffing checking points at metro stations are all using the helmets. Dr. Guo told Business Insiders, in many places they use fixed infrared cameras, but our helmets can be used with higher flexibility, adaptability. It can be worn or put on a tripod. When fever is detected, an alarm goes off. Business Insider contacted the Italian embassy and Dutch government for comments, but they did not respond. Business Insider spoke with Dr. Chris Wright at the University of Exeter, an expert in thermal imaging. Dr. Wright says the most effective measure will be to take the temperature in the inner corner of the eye with the camera at high resolution. An example in a clinical setting would FLIR, F-L-I-R, device with a resolution of 640 times 480. He points out smart helmets have a resolution of 384 times 288. Provided they are equipped with a high-resolution camera, smart helmets can be installed at airports, supermarkets, and medical clinics, he said. Rokid, another Chinese AI tech developer, is currently negotiating to sell its thermal imaging glasses with biometrics to U.S. businesses, hospital, and law enforcement to monitor COVID-19 symptoms. Telpo sees long-term market. Telpo sees long-term market. Facial recognition thermometers developed by Telpo for pandemic control could be a major market for company well into the future, according to a company announcement. Telpo has sales approaching 100,000 units for its integrated facial recognition thermometers in China, Japan, South Korea, the US, and elsewhere in Asia, Europe, and Africa. The company says the multifunction capability of its device, which the company has recently launched 4 of, can provide value through data traceability, health reports, and non-contact identity authentication, but can also be applied to a wide range of use cases during and after the pandemic. Further, Telpo argues that investments in integrated devices can reduce the cost of device replacement, as both identification and fever detection functions are expected to be needed in more environments going forward. Finally, combined biometric and fever detection systems can support return to work efforts, monitoring not only health status but enabling contactless processes like access control and time attendance management, and giving workers confidence